It is the Riots on Radio U, 8772 Radio U. Good morning, Isaiah.
Good morning.
There's something I need to tell you.
He's been waiting to tell
What do
you
you need to tell me?
It brings me no pleasure to let you know this.
Oh, no.
I think it does.
He's happy. I can tell he's happy. What did you do?
No, I feel horrible about this.
What'd you do?
Your blanket has been cheating on you.
What?
You've been using my blankets?
It only happened one time. It only happened one time.
When did you use my blanket? I always am using this. I never don't have
Listen,
it with me.
It was a moment of weakness.
It was one of those really cold mornings.
It was today.
Oh, it was today?
I got in here, and it was so cold, and I didn't wear a jacket or anything. I'm already wearing 2 shirts. And so what else could I do? I knew a blanket was right over there.
A moment of weakness.
The warm embrace of a blanket was just a few feet away.
So Isaiah used the blanket every day. Our studios are cold, but it feels like they're extra cold recently.
They have.
And so we're just whining about it all the time. We're always cold. But Isaiah does something about it. He's got a blanket that he uses.
I can't believe that you used my blanket.
Show the blankie.
Yeah, I got this nice blanket that I always have with me. And so I can't believe this morning that you think you can just go in there and just grab my things. That's pretty wrong.
That's personal. That's a personal blanket.
I know. I could tell it smelled just like you.
Did you like the blanket?
It was actually pretty great.
Wasn't it so nice?
It's a lot better than being cold, that's for sure.
Aww.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. When I came in this morning, if I would have looked over and just saw you cuddled up with my blanket, I think I would have been crying laughing.
Would you?
I would have been laughing.
You wouldn't have stormed in here and gotten upset?
I would have been like, "What are you doing with my things? Like, what are you thinking?"
I knew I had to return it before you got here because, but it sucked too because when I went to return, I knew you were going to be here soon. And the fan was just blowing full blast. And I was like, I really don't want to give this back. But, I don't want to take it away from you.
Maybe we do need a Radio U blanket. I know we talked about that. And I think they're going to be so expensive we can't, sell them. But if maybe I just need to get, because you can get samples for when you order things. So I need to get a few Radio U blanket samples.
Well,
some free samples?
Think about, that's a good idea.
For us.
Also, think about, we could save the money that we would need to get the blanket. We could save it by just turning up the air conditioner by just 1 or 2 degrees. Think about how much how much on our energy bill that would save.
I think it's just something with how the vents are in different rooms because we have a vent right outside between our two where Isaiah's studio is and ours, and it's super cold
it's
from
ice
that
cold.
vent.
Yeah.
So whenever you walk from one to the other, the cold air is blasting in. So I think we need a whole redo. We need to move buildings.
We need to do something different.
I just think we need to turn it up.
We need to do something.
There's one time that I can remember that it was too hot in here. And every day I remember it being too cold.
It's 70 in here.
I know.
I don't believe a thing that says.
That's a lie.
I do not believe a thing that thermostat says. It says 70 every day.
This week, all 3 of it said 70 the whole time. 3 people don't complain about it being cold when it's 70 degrees.
True. I think something's
And we are
wrong.
all complaining. So I don't know what it is. How long have I been doing the morning show? And I've never had to wear a blanket, and now I had to go get a blanket.
You had to get your blankie.
That's how cold
The new
I
low
was.
of lows.
Are you
I
gonna
use my blanket.
Are you
I
gonna
know.
wash it,
I
or
sullied
is
your
it
blanket.
fine?
Oh, I'm washing it.
Does it smell like me?
Let me smell. I think my smell is just too overpowering.
It is.
He's
for
been
wearing it for
having so
long.
many hot dogs lately. Does it smell like hot dogs?
Yeah, oddly enough, if this smelled like hot dogs, I would actually be upset.
That would be the end of me.
Well, it pays, I guess, to be honest. So thank you for telling Isaiah.
I didn't want it to go on behind your back. So.
No, it's okay. If you want to use my blanket in the morning, you're more than welcome. But that just means that you can't make fun of me for using the blanket.
I won't make fun of you anymore. It's too
not
cold.
bad to have.
I don't blame you at all. It is the riot.